G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the Strawberry Guava back on the bench. Hasn't been that long since I've had this tree on the bench, but it's grown quite a lot. As you can see, it's got a lot of spring growth on it. And there's just a few things on here that I don't really like that need addressing, so that it's not sending growth into areas that I'm only going to end up cutting off at some point. So for a start, I mean, it's got good features too. The trunk, I really like the trunk. The bark's pretty cool. It's got some cool movement. The taper's good. But if we start from the bottom, this branch, it's too low on the tree. It should ideally be probably 2 inches higher. Coming out from here would make a nice branch. But if we get rid of the whole thing, that side of the tree is empty. It looks very awkward like that, I think. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it back to the first little shoot. And we'll see what happens from there. With a bit more sunlight in here, maybe it'll shoot something, I don't know. But otherwise we can work on putting a little bit of movement, at least in that branch, in case I do decide to keep it. I don't like it where it is, but you know, it's what I've got. Branch on the back, it's probably not too bad. I'll probably leave it for now. I may just trim it back so it starts to divide rather than doing those long straight sections of growth. So we'll trim it right back. Probably something like that. This branch here, I don't like this long straight section here. I would love it to bud back here and just put some movement into that branch. Like, the length is good. I like the length. I don't like how it's just straight and boring. I'm not quite game to cut it all the way back, but I am going to cut it most of the way back. I'm going to leave a couple of leaves on it just to keep energy going through that branch. I'm going to hope that it shoots back here somewhere, in which case I'll cut off this straight section and then we can start building that branch back out, but with some movement in the branch. The next section is this long straight piece up here. I don't really know what I want to do with it, but I know I don't like it. I could use this branch here, coming back this way as the new leader, and put a bit of movement back this way in it, but it's grown right from the front of the trunk. I don't know, it looks really awkward to me, but I don't have anything else to take over with it. So, you know what? Every time I look at this tree, I just look at that straight section and go, that looks bloody horrible. So, oh, they're bloody terrible. Probably should have gone up and got my good secateurs, but anyway. Righto, just try and cut that back in a way that you can't really see it too much from the front of the tree. Righto, that's a lot better. Trim everything back so that it all starts dividing Try and avoid those straight sections. Probably need to get in early. Cut things back. That always looks drastic, doesn't it? But I'm sure I've mentioned that piece on videos before, how much I dislike it. And I think the tree will be much better for not having that on there. Whether I end up using this as the new leader or whether we get a shoot that's a bit more around the side that might look a little better. I mean, that'll probably grow in and look okay over time. I don't know. But that'll be about it. It'll go back out on the bench and we'll let it do its thing for a while. And then we'll come back and we'll have a look at what shoots we've got to keep developing it. Hopefully I can shorten this one back a bit more. Hopefully I get something up here a little bit. But, you know, you got to take what the tree gives you and work with that. So thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one.